Welcome back to football in the Southern FA. As we have Union United FC up against Mascall Football Academy in the second semi-final. We have, of course, the starting lineups for the Union Hall team. Union Hall, they would be in the blue. Yes, they'll be in the blue, the bright blue outfits and black pants. They are coming up against Mascall, who are in their traditional pink and black. As the Union Hall team, we have the captain, Kevin Seals. He'll be sporting number 17. There's Jones, number 4. Number 7, Kevin Alexander. Number 19, Shaquem Cooper. Number 66, Jaquan Bailey. Number 9, Covell Jeremiah. The keeper in goal, Akini Adams. Number 6, Jason Joseph. Number 27, Kern Edwards. Number 10, Shaquille Aguilera. And rounding off the starting lineups, yes, the former Mova Caledonia man, Rondell Paul, number 77. For the Mascall Football Academy, we have in goal, number 1, Tishon Ragu. Number 6, Joshua Ragu. Number 4, Anthony Williams. The captain, Andre Williams. Number 5, number 9, Akil London. Number 7, Matthew Lee. Cummins, number 21, Donrick Mascall. Number 22, Tevin Turner. Number 17, Malik Thompson. Number 8, Kyle Morgan. And rounding off the starting lineups, we've got Tariq Lucas. So that's the starting lineups for the two teams. The third team on the pitch, the refereeing team, is led by Mr. Akil Weeks. Referee assistant number 1, Mr. Kern Thompson. And referee assistant number 2, Mr. Richard Tangley. So that's the 3 teams on the pitch as we get ready for action in the second semi-finals. The ball bang forward there by Mascall. Joseph wins it as they try to settle and begin to play the ball around, but it's broken up as Mascall comes forward. A shot from distance. Easily handled there by goalkeeper. That's Akini Adams, the experienced Akini Adams. But banged forward, they lose out, but then they're able to break it up. Hectic start. Getting caught in possession there is Mascall. You expect him to just float in and out of the game. A beautiful touch, good vision. But here comes the Union Hall FC team. They go back, ball played into the gap. Mascall, Donrick Mascall brings it across the back. That's a beautiful ball played into the gap, and it's an early ball, but it goes straight into the hands of the experienced Akini Adams. And it's just rolled out at the back, taking their time to build from the back. Goes out of play, and it's going to be a throwing to the Union Hall team. They've started quite feisty, yet to really string their passes together. Losing out. Then losing out to the very skillful and nippy Cummins. He's really being manhandled there at the moment by Des Jones. The referee just calling things back. Seeing the infringement would have occurred a bit higher up. Mascall comes across to take it. He's got a very intelligent left boot. Skillful and silky smooth. A player a la the old midfield generals who didn't look like they were going quite fast, but my goodness me, they could shake the dust off your pants. He's going to take this with the right boot though. Drives it across, and it's easily handled. Cleared up field. Bit of a heavy touch. It goes out. It's going to be a throwing to the Union Hall team. Both teams yet to really settle. More endeavor than quality thus far. Thrown forward. Mascall heads it up. Jeremiah. Poor clearance by Mascall. And here's Cummins. He's been very active early on here. Of course, the Mascall Football Academy coached by their head coach, former national player, female player, Donnell Mascall. As Donrick Mascall picks up here. His badge in the back. No call, says the referee. And doing good work at the back for the Union Hall team was Edwards, Kurt Edwards, not the youngest of players. Mascall. Still Mascall. Still Mascall coming here. As Cummins is badged over. No call by the referee. But then they can't keep it in place. So it's going to be Mascall's throw. Thrown quickly here as Cummins. They're coming in waves. Good strong screen there by Ronell Paul. Two Mascall's players getting in each other's way. But it's Donrick Mascall who comes up with it. And the referee just signaling for that infringement. It was Lucas who looked to be looking to get on his way. But it's going to be a free kick. Looking to line it up here with that left boot. For the right boot, it's going to be Morgan, Kyle Morgan. It's got Mascall here close by, but Morgan goes straight into the hands of goalkeeper Adams. Adams gleefully accepts and then rolls it out to get things going for his team. Cooper trying to get Joseph going, but it falls to Cummins. And they go all the way back. Donrick Mascall. But you're seeing good shape with this. And then they get the commentator's curse with this Mascall FC Football Academy. They showed good shape on the occasion in terms of what they were trying to do. Chested down. Mascall just rolls it short. Lucas trying to take on his man, loses that battle. And the ball played quickly forward. He's bursting into the area. And out quickly off his line was goalkeeper Ragu. And he bangs it upfield. And Jason Joseph, a well-traveled player, played for Prisons, Northeast Stars, also former national man himself, had a stint at Club Sando, a veteran now, former national under-23 player, as standing over this one. Looking to put it in the area. Goes over everyone and goes out for a goal kick. banged up field. It's going to be a throwing here. Williams. Going down in a bundle there is Paul. A nasty collision. He's a hard man, so if he stays down anytime at all, you know it's serious. It was Morgan there who went into Rondell Paul. Whoa. Wow. It was just an elbow. Straight across the face. But he's up. We know that he is the Iron Man type of player. In fact, he takes the free kick. Not able to keep it in play though. The idea was good. The execution just not up to the idea. As it's going to be a throwing here. Thrown downfield, but it's headed out. So they gain some yards up the field. Even more yards as they just keep on coming up through throws. The wingback just stepping with it. Looking to come away there was the Union Hall team. They've been put under some early pressure here by this Mascall team. And looking to relieve some of that pressure now as they get an opportunity to come forward here. Ball played over the top. And it's just straight into an offside position. The flag going up on the far side from referee assistant Lee. And it's going to be a free kick. And to take it, it's going to be Raghu. Raghu just bangs it upfield. And it goes out of play. So a bit of a rest period here. It's going to be a throw-in to be taken by Des Jones. And bringing down the player there is the number 8, Morgan. He'll have to be careful. He's already caused a number of fouls. Paul, lovely ball wider. Player reacted like if he got clipped. Morgan. That was good defensive work there by Joseph. That's what he does best. Really, a defensive midfielder who's able to break things up. Is he onside? Yes, he was offside. Definitely was offside. And the referee assistant on the far side was just waiting for him to get a touch of the ball before he signaled, or was just waiting for him to interfere with play before he signaled. So good refereeing by all involved. Of course, we all know the only person who wouldn't be happy is the person who was called for the infringement. So Tishon Raghu with the kick, long downfield. Good defensive header. Met by another defensive header. And Union Hall with the throw-in. They've not had the best of the early exchanges. Ball back to Raghu and he just bangs it upfield. Good defensive work by Edwards. And here comes but they lose out. Even at Cummins, picture perfect ball, pinpoint. Cummins balls back across. Good. It was able to clear down. And then Paul able to settle things down here. And then a bit of panic stepping in. Ball played out. Going to be a throw in. So Mascall having the early ascendancy. Applying the early pressure here. And that's Donrick Mascall there, just releasing things out. Some good work there by Paul, breaking things up. Trying to go the other way. Cummins. He's been loads of energy earlier on here. Joseph, though, able to halt that progress. That's a beautiful ball. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he can. It's the captain. He's bursting into the area. And he puts it through the legs of the keeper. So against the run of play, the captain, Kevin Seals, shows his quality with a beautiful run and finish. As it's Union Hall that lead 1-0. It was a brilliant ball through Shields. In fact, that's Jaquan Bailey. It's Jaquan Bailey who got the goal. He celebrates. What a strike! As Union Hall, they lead 1-0. So here they come, Mascall. They were totally dominating the early proceedings. But you know what matters? Yes, all that matters is that small column there which says Mascall FC 0. Union Hall United 1. Union Hall leading 1-0. Well, just played into the danger area. Woo! Really? It looked dangerous there. Would love to see that replay. Look at it. Total commitment by both players. Over there, the jump, almost injuring himself. There was Cummins. Well, you're going to be happy that nothing happened. Both players able to walk away uninjured. Falls to Bailey here again. Bit of a heavy touch. And then coming and dropping it. It's it's to the back of the net. Bailey. He signals. He's putting them to sleep here at the Skinners Park. Jaquan Bailey. If you sleep by him, he'll make you pay. It was a meal there by Ragu. He claimed the ball with one hand, dropped it at the feet of Bailey, and he made no mistake. He peels away in celebration. It's good night. Really an awful mistake there by the keeper. I love to see where he just mishandled there. The celebration though, it was an awful mistake that really led to the keeper came with one hand, dropped the ball at the feet of that man Bailey. He puts this one through, but Jeremiah is offside. So really against the run of play, the Union Hall team leads 2-0. Donrick Mascall, in fact that was Morgan. Donrick Mascall on the ball now. Skillful and smooth as ever. Exchanging passes there with Morgan. Wider to Lucas. Headed clear. And they're able to come the other way. Going for a bit of a run. The referee says fairly he would have won possession from Cooper. They go back to Ragu. Showing good confidence in the keeper after that a really awful mistake. Union Hall getting into the game more now. There's Jones. He's in the area. He just read offside flag was up. Had he not been offside, it would have been very interested with that infringement. Quickly taken. Cummins, nice 1-2. There's Jones. They're just using the arm. Referee getting it right, in my opinion. I'm with the referee Akil Weeks with that call. You can't extend the arm if the arm is up. It's not really a problem until it's extended. Extension of the arm signals a push. So it's going to be Donrick Mascall. Cool this one in. Oh, good defensive clearance there by Joseph. Bailey, he's been a bundle of energy. He's already gained himself a double. Ball across the back. Mascall. Paul winning that battle. Mascall able to retrieve, and then Edwards, the big man, comes, does the necessary. Two stoppers there really complement each other well. Of course, Edwards, not the youngest of defenders, but the fleetest of feet. And then that man on the ball, Ronell Paul, young, energetic, able to read the game, tough as nails. And they go across the back. From the youngster to the veteran, but then he's given away there by Edwards in a dangerous position. And Mascall is able to come forward. Ball across, it was aimed at Cummins. Paul trying to be cheeky here. He'll be warned not to be cheeky in those top sides of areas. Cummins in a battle with Jones. Jones win that one out. Bailey trying to look for Jeremiah. Was the number 17. That's Seals. Jeremiah there in a battle, a big man. The ball comes out of play, and it's going to be a throw into Mascall. You could see the coach of the Mascall Academy at the edge of her bench. Jones to Joseph. And then it's just banged up field. Bailey will keep on running at the keeper because it was a mistake similar to that. Edwards really bossing things at the back. Trying to get Shields going. It gets balls to Bailey. Bailey back to Shields. And we're trying to play the ball through the thought that Jeremiah was there, but he wasn't. They were not on the same page. Probably reading the same book, but on different pages. Jones with the throw, aimed at Jeremiah. So the Union Hall team really getting their teeth in between the bit, the proverbial bit. They're coming now in waves, wave after wave, after really they had a point where they just had to go on a rope-a-dope, according to Muhammad Ali. They just went against the rope and absorbed attack after attack. As the referee assistant at the far side, he's raised his flag for some pulling in the area. A decent crowd has built up here at the Skinners Park in South Trinidad, once the mecca of local football. They've brought back football to Skinner Park. Ball punt downfield. The two Union Hall players getting each other's way. And it's going to be a throw. It's going to be taken by Anthony Williams. Aimed at Morgan. Morgan not with the best of first touches. So the ball goes out of play. Headed on. A fall, it falls to Bailey! Just flashing wide with the opportunity to really get his hat trick there. Headed on by, it was Jeremiah, slipped by the defender, and then Bailey went for the spectacular, the one-time shot with the left boot, just flashing wide. So Ragu, good kick downfield. Des Jones with the defensive header. Paul, that's a good ball, wider. Beautiful range. Oh, it's just gone out of play. What happened? He thought he had more room on that side to run, so he allowed the ball to flow. And there we see an infringement. The backline of this Union Hall team, they take no prisoners. Tariq Lucas being reminded of it. And whoa, they take no prisoners. So you got to protect yourself. Otherwise, you may just be tomorrow's news. Ball played across. Defensive headed. Seals. Joseph. And again, they're not being on the same page. Communication just going awry. Ragu goes and retrieves and starts to think back. They're playing a lot of balls at the back here. The Mascall Academy. Ball played forward. Headed on. Edwards does well. Seals. Joseph. Good turn there by Jason Joseph. Treads the ball through. Mascall with a touch. Dunrick Mascall. So it's going to be a throw into Union. It's across. Oh, yo, do you miss from there? My goodness me. Unselfish of Jeremiah. He laid it on a platter. Look at it here. The hard work done by the big man, Jeremiah, and then he laid it on a platter. Somehow he conspired to put that one over. So, Mascall, according to the reggae artist, living dangerously. As one of the Mascall Academy players have gone down and stayed down. So Donnell Mascall, the coach of the Mascall Academy, would want to know what a hitter here this afternoon. They would have topped their group, coming out on top of the Union Samba team in that group. But this afternoon, it seems like they've been shell-shocked really playing the second place team from the other group. Unable to really dominate things. As Jeremiah does some good work there again, putting it to Joseph and then goes to return the pass. Seals. Getting into the area. Good defensive work. Edwards. He's solid really at the back. Seals. Oh. Don't know what he was thinking there. Just lofting that one out. He did all the hard work getting past the players, and then there's no one out there. Just passed the ball out really to no one. Thrown into the keeper, Ragu. Comes off the back of the Union Hall player. And then Ragu is able to pick up and use his area. Lee. Paul just waiting for him to put his foot. Experienced defender. Just about 24 years old. But he's solid. He's going to play with Caledonia this season. Probably just playing out this part of the season with the TTPFL not yet started. Nice work there. And trying to put on the roly-poly. Jason Joseph. Ball played forward, but Bailey getting on the wrong side of the back line. But the Union Hall FC really applying pressure. They lead on the scoreline, but now beginning to lead as well in terms of the possession and pattern of play. Lucas Edwards, he just clatters into the back of Malik Thompson. So a nice catching of fans here at the Skinner Park. Mascall, in fact that's Morgan to Mascall. Falls now to Lee Cummins. Lee Cummins, the ball across! By goodness me! And the referee thought about it and then decided that it was a penalty. Edwards, yeah. Thompson. It was Lee with some good work. Just getting past Jones. He got across. Yeah. You can't afford to hit the player. Edwards signaling that he had hit the ball, but he also struck the player there. That was big Edwards. And it for a penalty. So it's going to be a penalty as the player has gone down. So it's going to be a penalty. They needed a lifeline here. And they may just get it. Standing over it has been the impressive Matthew Lee Cummins. So he's going to be taking this penalty kick. He's going to be up against the experienced campaigner in Akini Adams. So Matthew Lee Cummins stands over it. with the opportunity to bring his team back into the game. Referee Weeks making the call. Some not agreeing with him, but if they see the replay, they will definitely see that there was contact from the back by the big defender, Edwards, the big man Edwards. He's been excellent for his team, but just making that mistake there. And it's into the back of the net. So Cummins, Lee Cummins pulls back one. So Mascall, they're stealing it. Able to pull back one here as he's giving some talk to his supporters. But he would know that he has a long way back. Look at it again. Keeney Adams chose the right corner, but it was well placed. And Mascall, they pull one back. Union Hall, they will lead 2-1 in this semi-final number 2 in the Southern FA Big Four tournament. So we'll go. Bangs this one forward. Jones with a good header. Looking to follow up on it. And it goes out. It's going to be a throw-in to the Union Hall FC team. Just about 34 minutes. Going up to 35 minutes gone in this one. In what have been really an exciting game thus far. The first game, a really 5-goal thriller with the Union Samba winning 3-2 versus Pitchman. And this one already showing signs of a similar close result. Joseph does well, wins things out. Skills and tricks there by Cooper. The 2-goal hero, Bailey, putting up his big screen. Pint size, Jaquan Bailey. He may be small in size, but showing that he's got skill of a high standard. So Bailey, standing over this one, he's all smiles. It's his 2 goals that has his team up. Early ball in. And it's just headed out for a corner. So the Union Hall team, coached by the technical director, a very popular name in local football, Dexter Cyrus, coached by Brent Garcia. Bailey just losing his footing coming off the cycling track there. Flashes this one across. Keeper Ragu goes up and comes down with the ball cleanly, making no mistake there. And he's going to find himself in the referee's book for that piece of gamesmanship. That's Cooper. He's not happy, but the referee wasn't having it. But the keeper will have to put the ball down because the play was stopped, yes. So he has to put the ball down because the referee would have called for the infringement. That's keeper Ragu. Banks is one forward. Paul. Morgan. Still Morgan. No call by the referee. Cooper. Bailey. It's a good ball. Well left there by Joseph. Falls nicely to Seals there. He's looking for movement. Not getting what he would like, and he decides to go backward. And then that ball is played out. So it's going to be a throw in, really. So it's a throw in to the Mascall Academy. Ball goes out of play. So if you're just joining us, you're watching the SFA action. Semi-final number 2, Mascall FA Football Academy. Coming up against Union Hall United. Union Hall leading 2-1. Union Hall getting their goals doubled by Jaquan Bailey. And Mascall putting one back from the penalty spot off the boot of the impressive Matthew Lee Cummins. So taking this time to retrieve the ball there. Of course, no ball boys here today. I'm sure that's something they'll put right for the finals. Ball across. Oh! Just out of the reach. Just a glancing header. It was a nice one-time ball there, whipped in by the wing-back. And just stretching with every muscle he had. There was Jeremiah. Coville Jeremiah. But unable to direct his header on target. Des Jones. Joseph winning that battle. The referee says illegally. He has done so illegally. So he calls for the infringement. Mascall, Donrick Mascall, leaving it. Yeah, you saw the infringement there. He leaves it there for Dwight Douglas. So Dwight Douglas shooting from distance, but unable to get it on target. It goes out. Key Adams, of course, the brother of Akida Adams, the national player who had the heart issue. Ball played forward. Paul taking no chances and just putting it into the stands. Take no prisoner type of player. Morgan. Early ball. But it's gone out. Now the best of deliveries there by Turner. Devin Turner. And here we see some of the fans on the far side as some substitutions have been made. And coming off seems to be Cooper who has come off. Yes, Cooper who has come off. And on goes the number 55. Coming on is the number 55. That's Tigana Sparks. As the ball goes into the hands of goalkeeper Ragu, throws it out nicely to Mascall. Played forward, trying to chase it down, but not to his player. Paul. Ball played up. So we see some young fans just coming into the stands here. As they like to say, Barbies. Some Barbies just entering the stands. Yes, look at them there. Barbie on cue. Seeing one of the young Barbies seem to be quite knowledgeable about the game. But back to the action on the pitch. It's going to be a throw-in. They go back to Edwards. Edwards with the ball across. Comes off the head of one of the Union Hall players and goes out. So look at it here again. He's really putting a tough shift thus far. The veteran, Kern Edwards. So people still coming in here to the stadium. So in banged up field. Good defensive header. Ball kept in play. Joseph. Bailey. Lee Cummins. Some good skill. Joseph goes back to Edwards. Edwards skips past the challenge and then clears it. Finds Seals, who's caught in possession, but then it goes to keeper Akidi Adams. And Akidi Adams just takes his time. Rolls it out to Ronald Paul. Paul, he loves to really spray it around. And the defender just puts out his screen. The referee says it's an illegal move there by Jeremiah. So Ragu. We are taking this free kick. Ball has gone out of play. And it's going to be a throw-in here to the Union Hall United team. Not much time left in the first half. Adams just exchanging passes there with Edwards. And that's good football. So building from the back, the Union Hall United team. Not much time left in this one. In the first half, that is. As it's thrown forward. And an infringement there in a very tricky position. And I think you'll have to pull the ball out of the hands of Jaco and Bailey from this distance. And with him on his hat-trick, I think there's no one who's going to take this one. But him, Jason Joseph comes up with some advice. I think that's all he'll be taking, advice. He'll not be allowing anyone to take this one from this sort of range. With him on his hat-trick, he'll definitely want to try his luck. But it seems like he's been overruled. Seniority rules. It's to the wall. Oh my goodness me. And Jeremiah, he just, look at it. It was a smashing free kick. It took a wicked deflection on Jeremiah. Too casual. And the keeper able to make the stop. So Bailey with the corner. He's going to be taking this with the right boot. He's going to be curling in. The big guys from the back, they've come up. It's into the side netting. And I think you're going to hear the referee's whistle very shortly to bring an end to this. The first half in semi-final number 2. Mascall up against Union Hall. who goes short. Lee Cummins. But here comes just guided there by Shields. As we see the president of the South Zone, Mr. Tiger Tanks himself, Dennis Tiger Latif, just entering the arena. Ball banged upfield. And that's the halftime whistle. So at the half in this one, it's Union Hall United. They lead 2-1 versus Mascall FC. Union Hall, they jump to an early 2-goal lead off the boot of Jaquan Bailey. But then a foul by the defender, Edwards, resulted in a penalty, and it was converted by the impressive Matthew Lee Cummins. And at the half, it's Union Hall FC 2, Mascall 1. Welcome back to the Skinner Park here in South Trinidad, beautiful South Trinidad, as the Southern Football Association continues their Big Four tournament here. It's Mascall Football Academy up against Union Hall United. Union leader 2-1. Union, they got a goals off the very talented Bailey. He got 2 goals, and Mascall, they pulled things back with a penalty from Matthew Lee Cummins. So that's the restart. The Union Hall team, they'll be kicking from left to right on your screens and in blue and black, and they're up against Mascall in their traditional pink and black. So Jones goes back to Paul. Paul goes back to his keeper, Adams. Adams brings it all the way across the back to Edwards. Edwards, the early ball through aimed at Jeremiah. Just headed clear. Bailey with a beautiful ball through. It's been kept in play. Ball floated back across. Did well there. And then that ball just clipped away from the number 10 just when he was getting ready to shoot there. That's Aguilera. Mascall puts it over the top, but Ronald Paul, cool, calm, and collected, goes back to his keeper, Adams. And then Adams tries to give back Paul the ball, and it goes out of play. It's going to be a throw to the Union Hall team. They no hurry really. Des Jones to take this throw. As the beautiful fans continue to fill the stands here at Skinner's Park. Ball played inside. Joseph breaks things up. Ball played forward here. That's a beautiful ball. Bailey. He went down, no call by the referee. Lee Matthews here in a foot race. Still Lee Cummins. Matthew Lee Cummins. Jeremiah really making himself a nuisance here. Bit of a heavy touch, but he's able to come out with it. And then this ball just banged forward. It's going to go out for a goal kick. And goalkeeper Rago will take this goal kick. It was his error that really gifted the Union Hall team their second goal. Williams is able to keep possession, but then Bailey wins out. Seals just flashing wide, but they're coming in waves now, applying pressure here. Poor clearance, and Shields should have done a whole lot better. Rago bangs this one upfield. There's Jones with the clearance. Mascall just losing their way early in the second half. Edwards, Paul, Jones, Jeremiah. But they composed enough at the back. The referee blowing there as going down and staying down was Joshua Rago. He's not happy with the challenge of Jeremiah. Jeremiah, he's a big man, and he really makes himself a nuisance in and among the defenders. As the referee looks to get things restarted here. Just drops it and gleefully accepted it as Rago rolls it to the other Rago as they maintain possession of Williams. Mid-pass. Jason Joseph goes back. Heavy touch by Edwards. Ball played nicely over the top, but Jason Joseph comes back and breaks things up. And then Paul. Ball coming out of play. So a bit of discussion, querying about where the ball was supposed to be going, what direction. It's going to be a free kick here. As it's going to be Luca who's going to be taking this one. Tariq Lucas. Ball curled into the area. Good work by Lucas. Into the side netting. Good piece of skill there by Matthew Lee Cummins. Really deceiving his man. It was Lucas first with a bit of trickery. And then Lee Cummins. But he just dragged it into the side netting. And Edwards has gone down and stayed down. The veteran, he's been through the wars. He's not backed down from any battle thus far. But there's only so much he can do. Fans continue to pack in here as we see Ronald Paul just having a discussion with the referee. They're talking, but they're smiling. So even though they're discussing a serious topic, they're doing it with a smile on their face. Edwards back to his feet. Solid defender. But it's going to be a free kick, goal kick here, and it's going to be taken by Akini Adams. He leaves it for Paul. Ronald Paul, soon to be Caledonia man. Punch this one long. Ragu is able to clear it up into the air. Alexander headed down. But a bit of a heavy touch, and Ragu is able to come out and claim. Then he rolls it to Mascall. Mascall has been out of this game really. Not getting the kind of space to operate. Wow, strong challenge. It was a heavy touch there by Anthony Williams. In fact, it's the captain, Andre Williams, with the challenge. Just coming in and really going through there on Aguilera, Shaquille Aguilera. And Williams finds himself in the referee's book for that effort. Aguilera is able to get back to his feet, which is a good sign. Jikun Bailey, he stands over the ball. Bailey floats it into the area. Arriving at the far post was Edwards. In fact, it was Jeremiah who was unable to get his header on target. Look at it again. It was Edwards. Jeremiah, sorry. Can he keep it in play? No, he can't. Goes out of play. Taken by Alexander. Kevin Alexander stealed, but then trying to do too much, and Paul is able to win out. Bangs it forward. Aguilera in a battle there with Williams, Anthony Williams. And then committed the infringement. Lucas. Ball played forward. Jones. Finally, the referee blows his whistle. Going to be free kick here for Mascall FA Football Academy. Lucas going to take this one. He bangs it across with his chest down and then cleared upfield. Heavy touch. Sliding challenge there. That was by London, Akini in London. And Aguilera just mixing it up there with Williams. Williams, the captain, Andre Williams, he's been a tough customer. He's on the ball here now. Ball played through for a strong challenge there by Alexander. Kevin Alexander, he does not like that call. Paul, he's getting animated. Oh. Well, Alexander's thinking that he got a whole ball. Mascall trying to put the early ball in, but it's cleared away. And Dominic Mascall will take the throw in. And it's a penalty there So Morgan there. And Paul there pleading his innocence. He's calling for a handle ball. It was a quickly taken throw. So let's look at it here. In fact, a lot going on, but it's a penalty. So referee Weeks with a strong call there. Would have loved to see on the replay as Paul gets himself what went on of play here. And it was a quickly taken throw, so it's just about here you'll see it. It's in the back of the net. So it's Mascall 2, Union Hall 2. A double by Matthew Lee Cummins. Both of them penalties. So it's Mascall 2 and Union Hall 2. So it's all to play for here in the next 30 or so minutes. Joseph Jones. He's just changed an outside position. Right now, not the most liked person on the pitch is referee Weeks here. 2 penalty calls have resulted in the 2 goals here for the Mascall FA. Ragu bangs this one forward. Adams comes, claims. Alexander. Dominic Mascall. Paul comes and wins it and then bangs it off of Mascall. It's going to be a throw into the Union Hall team. Ball cleared upfield. Oh, and it's almost headed. And Jeremiah puts it, bangs it away. And Union, they go up 3-2. A miscommunication between the forward and the defender. Goalkeeper Ragu is not having a good day. The 2 Ragus getting their wires crossed. It fell kindly to Jeremiah, and he made no mistake. He signals, "This is my house," as a Union leads 3-2. As the ball goes out of play. Ball comes inside. And he's hacked down. So Union Hall United leading this one 3-2. He's kept it in play. Some really good work there by Tigana Sparks. As it's going to be a throw in here by Kevin Alexander. Flicked on. Cleared out. For the head of Morgan. Mascall. Still Mascall. And Alexander could have no queries. A handle ball as well. And it's going to be some substitutions about to be made. And coming on for the Mascall team is the number 12. That's Terrell Thompson. And coming off, it seems to be Ragu is going to come off. And Terrell Thompson goes on. Ball across, but coming and claiming easily. There is Akini Adams. Ball played wider. And Beatty trying to get that one into the area. It's been headed clear. Goes out only for a throw-in for the Union Hall team. Mascall had just pulled level, but Union was able to fashion a response through their big striker, Jeremiah. Thrown in, headed out, and it's going out for a corner, so it's going to be a corner. So Mascall under some pressure here. Union Hall looking to apply the knockout punch. So Jason Joseph with this one curling in. Sparks able to get his head to it, but not able to get the direction or power on it. It just goes out for a goal kick. Ball banged upfield. Taken down on the chest. And then they go back. Ball put forward. Jeremiah puts it on to Bailey. The defender Williams taking no chances this time. Sparks. Shields whips it in, and Ragu comes and claims. Ball rolled out, but he's gotten his pocket picked. The referee says illegally so. Let's give him away, Sparks. But he gives it away. Mascall. Lee Cummins trying to get Lee Cummins going, but it's banged into the stands there by Paul. Sparks just banged upfield there. Anywhere will do. Good challenge there. Joseph finds his wing back. Jones trying to thread the needle, but a bit too straight. Goes into the hands of the goalkeeper Ragu, who's not had a good evening thus far. And to add injury to insult. And there we see Darko. Looks like not the best of touches. Some good movement there by Cummins. He finds Lucas. Back to Lee Cummins. Lee Cummins has been very active. But then they lose it. This could be dangerous. Shields waiting for the help to come. Bailey. Williams, the captain, with another strong challenge. He's taking no prisoners. He's already in the referee's book. The referee is talking to him. Look at it here. Oh, yeah. That elbow was coming across. A lot of intent in that. Andre Williams, lucky to be on the pitch still. He came across on those elbows. There was a strong intent to cause injury. I think had the referee seen it the way I saw it, he definitely would have been in the showers there. Just getting the pump. And of course, the pump always there. So you've gotten some lower body injuries as well. That stretch signifies that the family jewels was put into some difficulty. But he's up. Able to walk it off. Holding his belly area. In the meantime, the Union Hall FC team, they line things up. Jason Joseph stands over this one. Ball floated into the area, but it's just headed clear. Beautiful turn here, but good defensive tackle. It only results in a corner. So as they approach, just about 73 minutes gone. And of course, the Mascall FC team in no hurry. They'll take their time, get more ticks coming off of the clock. Thrown in, Shields. Oh, he's way offside. He was standing all alone by his lonesome there. There's Jones. Quickly take and restart. Williams. Very stop-start the game at this point. Lots of infringements taking place on both sides of the coin. Mascall though, then with Mascall. With the short pass, he tries to get the return pass, but it's broken up. They're mixing things up in the midfield. Jason Joseph. His early ball finds Sparks. Sparks looking to go for a run here. And And it's just played out there by Williams, this time Anthony Williams. As they're gonna take a throw here. Taking the time about things, Kevin Alexander. He has a bit of a long throw, so you can look for him trying to get onto Jeremiah in the area. Thrown into the area, aimed at Jeremiah. He gets his head of the Tate. It's a cross. Jason Joseph able to win things out, and they go all the way back. Hooked wide, aimed at Alexander. Comes off the head of Lee Cummins and goes out for a throw. Alexander. Broken up. Alexander back on the play. Dummy, but only to pink jersey. Sparks. Ball coming off of Dominic Mascall, and it goes out. It's going to be a throw in here to the Union Hall team. Ball played across. So the Mascall team trying to really, he's been bundled over. And then the referee calls for the handling infringement as two more substitutions about to be made. We see number 15 and number 18 readying themselves. Number 15, Ottaway. Jeremiah Ottaway comes on, as well as Marcellus Arundel. And they will be replacing Lucas, as well as it seems like the number 9, London. No, in fact, it's the number 22 who's been withdrawn. So that's a Turner. Shot from distance. Flashes wide. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Not the best of shots. Was not very handsome. Ball banged forward. Chested down. Chips forward, aimed at Sparks, but it's broken up. Williams. Strong defensive challenge. Jeremiah. Back heel, clever. Seals maintaining possession, but it's given away. And Union Hall able to win it back. Joseph, Jason Joseph. Paul just puts it out. Ball banged forward. Jeremiah. Williams. Challenges have been coming. Williams to Mascall. So this thing really being taken out of the game. You would expect a 3-2 game to have more energy at this point. But it just seems to be meandering really to the end here as we just head towards the final 10 minutes plus whatever added on time would be given by the officials. Ball thrown into the area, headed clear. Jason Joseph just running out of real estate. Ball thrown in and then banged upfield. So some of the fans here just leaving. We are seeing some Naparima jerseys. So probably they went to first support the Naparima school. that ball just goes out of play. So at this point, it really looks like the Union Hall team are going to walk away winners in this one. Sparks was just going under his boot. And looks like the Union Hall team will book their place. With a win, Paul, driven, comes and claims confidently there, Ragu. As the ball is played forward. That's a beautiful ball. And it goes out of play. Taking their time, really. Sparks. Tigan. Sparks. Ball played across. Headed up in the air, but then it's easily handled. Joseph. Yeah, they're able to maintain good possession here. Ball whipped forward there by Alexander. A charge down. He's come out the worst for wear from it. Ball played through. Defender stayed down. That's Douglas. Dwight Douglas. Reeling in pain. It was Bristol. Jalen Bristol with the shot. Just holding the family jewels there. He's been through the wars. So not much more time left in this one. Mascall Academy will have to at least score one if they want to equalize. Thrown in. Headed clear. Joseph. Sparks. Ball across. Well held there by Rago. Looking for movement. Bangs it upfield. Jones heads down. Shields goes back to Jones. There's Jones. Bit of a heavy touch. He loses out. Morgan. Kyle Morgan. Ball is charged down. Williams. Shot from distance. Oh! It's deflected in. So it's 3-2. The game looked like it was just going to be coursing to Union Hall. 3-2 win. And then it was really a shot that just asked questions here by Williams. Paul trying his best to get his head to it and just deflected it past the keeper. Ronald Paul own goal, but Anthony Williams will take the credit. Mascall 3, Union Hall 3. So it's game on here. Ball thrown in. Cleared upfield. Paul. He's gone slightly to pieces here, Ronald Paul. He's had an excellent game all night long. But that shot there, wicked deflection. So now it looks as if it's going to be very close. Headed on. Cleared out. Alexander. He has a long throw. Cleared upfield. It wasn't a purposeful lash, but it was a lash nonetheless. There, the forward just putting up the big screen. That's Quincy Cooper. So Paul not liking the call, but I guess the play was stopped because of him. So it's going to be Joseph. Ball floated into the area. Headed clear. Falls to Mascall, Dominic Mascall. Morgan looking to go for a run. Kyle Morgan. Lee Cummins. Clipped up into the air. Paul with the header. Just goes off of a Mascall player. So the 90 have been completed. It seems like it's going to be 3 minutes of added on time to play. There's Jones looking for movement. John downfield. Headed down. This is just going to go out for a goal kick. Ball banged upfield. Ronald Paul with a good defensive header. Sparks keeps it in play. Aimed at Bailey. Can Bailey keep it in play? Jaquan Bailey. Oh. But goes into the hands of Rago. Rago with a quick outlet pass. Lee Cummins trying to turn his man, but Jason Joseph wins out, and then ball is whipped upfield. Union Hall trying to really settle here. So it's going to be a throw-in to the Mascall Academy team. I feel like it's a free kick. And Dwight Douglas is going to take it. The big guys from the back, they've come forward. Oh, that's not the best of kicks. Strong challenges coming in. Mascall. Heavy touch. Ball thrown into the area. Headed down. Ball played forward. Williams being a bit rugged there. It's a bad pass by Douglas. Joseph. Can Sparks keep it in play? Yes, he can. Seals. Lee Cummins clears it upfield. Adams. Jones. And that's the final whistle. So at the final whistle, the score, Mascall 3, Union Hall 3. The fans are leaving, so I guess that's the way this one is going to end. Mascall 3, Union Hall 3. This is how this one ends. Ronald Paul, not the happiest of campers. So Be joining us next time as we bring coverage of the SFA Big Four competition